We're back. Okay, guys, we're back in this podcast. So as we were saying, we left off on the topic of finding places to do and stuff like that.
I said that it would be better to move up north because, for one thing, zombies they can't really take the cold.
No.
The cold
A, because they have no blood,
that too,
and B, because they have no oxygen in them. They can walk underwater and just sink and not worry about a thing except for pressure.
That's facts.
Yeah, but to what you said about going into a police station, yeah, that would be kind of
iffy.
Smart, yes, but
at the same time, you got to really think. You know?
Yeah.
You really got to be.
Like it's really. It's easy to talk about these stuff until it
actually really happens, you know, until it really
because guaranteed we talk about the survival guide and stuff.
We don't know. That's the thing. We don't know.
We never know with nature.
Okay, I'm gonna say like this is my point of view, my perspective of things.
If you believe in life and death, you believe in this.
Yes, but the thing is, don't always assume things that you think that are not real. But how do you know that scientifically speaking, right? Scientifically speaking, right? Scientifically speaking, there's saying. Have you ever heard the saying that once we're little kids, we get cloned once we're born?
Yeah.
That type of stuff, right? How do you know, scientifically speaking, if they're not already doing a project about it, right?
On how people. The CDC already has a virus for that and an antivirus.
But the thing is, okay, I get the point. There's a virus and there's an antivirus, right? But what happens if they make the virus, but completely forget about the antivirus once they let the whole world know about what the hell is going on?
Or what if the antivirus is not ready and they accidentally spill the virus and it goes into the air and causes everything?
Yeah.
But the thing is, what would Okay.
Oh yeah.
The water too.
Water situation.
Not even if it was like a little water situation. It's just the fact. I'm gonna bring it back like I said before. The scenario is like, if you're really gonna fight for your life, make sure you're around people that will fight next to you, no matter what you do, whether if you're being bitten or not. Me, if I got bitten, I would tell either Michael or John to tell me to chop my leg off or chop my arm off, just to make sure I'm not infected.
You gotta rise up. You have to rise up. It's that simple. It's either stay down or rise up, or if you're gonna stay down, know somebody that'll take charge.
Yeah.
Like in my group of friends, everybody knows as much as I get scared that
we all know we're gonna fight together.
Yeah.
We brothers, man. We gonna fight no matter what we do.
Exactly.
I'll be a friendly zombie.
And people know, and my group already knows that we all have our own roles. I'm medically certified, and not only that, but I have a good leadership.
I'm military tactics, so
Little Frenchie has military tactics already. And Michael already is adapting from my skills of leadership and things like that, you know? Like, he knows how to become a leader. He knows that if I fall, he has to pick up right away and continue shit. Even if I'm down and there's a horde that's gonna kill me, don't decide to try and go and save me, because you're just gonna get killed. So just jump out, run away, because in the end, it's survival, no matter what. There's no hard feelings in the end.
In the end, yeah, you got a point. There ain't gonna be no hard feelings, right? But the thing is, if you ain't military trained, right?
Not even you don't have to be military trained.
It's not that you'd have to be certified to be military trained. Say as me, you, and Michael, right? We know our military tactics.
Basically,
we know our
train
moves.
all the we train all the time.
Think about those in those situations.
No, it's not even that we don't even think about it in those types of situations.
It becomes muscle memory.
It'll just come back. It's
like muscle memory. It's like swimming, riding a bike.
It's like swimming. It's like riding a bike, and it's like learning how to rollerblade.
Exactly.
But in the end, you really got to play smart about it. If you ain't gonna be military tactic, how the hell are you supposed to? How are you supposed to push up a squad and tell them where to go? Plan A, Plan B, or where we're gonna move.
Basically, what we're trying to say is that if you want to play it safe, yes, there's no zombie apocalypse right now. We don't have to be worried. But like my friend Michael and I, we've gone through maps of our area of the city. We have a backup to go to a mall. If that doesn't work, then we go to this mall, and if that doesn't work, then we go up north. Then we go to up north, because that's the safe place. And if we can't find each other, we all know where to go.
Yeah, we all know. Well, I can't really say the border, but
The border
guess,
we could be screwed. Depending
I guess
which border
we
because
could
of
say
water.
somewhat the border, but
I mean, depends which border because there could be ocean or lake or whatever. And imagine imagine if it's really cold, the lake.
then you're kind of screwed. But
And what if water's infected? What if
you're
water's
screwed.
the
Then
thing
you're
that
screwed.
infects
Then
you?
Then you're screwed.
Then you can't get whatsoever. You can't get wet from rain, no nothing. Now here's the real question.
How many of you think you can survive a zombie apocalypse? First results. What do you think you're gonna do?
I mean, guaranteed not everybody could survive. But my tip is start training now in case, like, I have friends that we practice in the backyard in case we're in my house and it breaks out and there's already zombies in here and we know what to do.
I'm gonna say one word, and it's a punchline I always use. Help someone if you see them in need of help. Because if you ain't gonna help them, if you see them in need of help,
then you don't deserve to get the help.
you don't deserve. No, it's not that you don't deserve to help. You don't deserve to run a squadron. You don't deserve to run a platoon.
Exactly. That's what I was.
You don't deserve. You don't even deserve to even be in the squad. You don't even deserve to to even be able to be. I'd leave your ass stranded, bro. Like, if you're gonna disrespect me when I'm trying to help you, I ain't gonna help you now.
I mean, I get where you're coming from, but if I'm gonna, let's say one of you guys backstab me, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be cold-hearted to the point where I just kick you out. I'll give you a bit of supply for food, a gun, and a couple bullets. Not enough to try and overthrow me. I wouldn't give you bullets enough to try to overthrow
I think we have a live skinwalker right next to me.
Basically, I wouldn't give you enough ammunition to try and overthrow the compound that threw you. I'd give you a bullet and one magazine.
Once you lock down that compound needs to stay locked until the sunrise, until broad daylight.
You have to have people as watchtower. You need people doing roles. In the end, it's all about roles. You need a leadership, you need a co-leadership, you need a medical staff, you need a training ground for a person who's perfectly good in hand-to-hand combat and stuff like that. People
I'm more full on man-to-man combat.
You need
give me a
people who
combat
scientific.
knife, bro, they're all getting sliced.
You need a very important thing is a scientist. You need somebody who's really good in science, because if he is, and if you have the equipment, you could try to find a cure. And
make sure if you think you can find a cure,
find
somebody. Yes, go for it, but find someone that you think is good in science. If they're good in chemistry and science, then it's perfectly fine.
If they end up lying to you after all these months just to protect them,
then I guess it's pretty much worth it, because they're in our compound eating our food. Maybe falling in love.
You break the rule, put it this way. You break the first rule, okay, we understand, we'll let it slide. Second time,
we'll give you 3 strikes. After the third strike, we're kicking you out.
No. Second time,
we're kicking you out.
Second time, hold on, guys. Second time, you'll be thrown into timeout, which is the jail cell.
Yeah.
Third time, if we see that you're putting us in danger, we will execute you.
Thank you.
Either by hanging or by shooting. And that's how simple it is. Because the third time, there is no third time. We decide as a group whether we keep you and we leave you out, or we kill you and put you in exile.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, even if that takes chopping your head off.
I'm going to stop you right there. You're talking about exile, right? What happens is, you're talking about exile.
Idea.
No, it's not that it's a bad idea. What would happen, right? Say if it was me, Michael, Ben, or John.
I would just kick you guys out.
No,
Okay.
not even that you would kick us
I
out.
won't talk to you again afterwards.
Well, you wouldn't be able to find us.
It's just the fact of, like,
So have fun.
let's agree to disagree, right? We talking about zombie apocalypse and survival and everything, but you really gotta understand the way of life.
Yeah.
Because if you don't understand the way of life, how are you supposed to survive? How are you supposed to hold down a compound? How are you supposed to help other people?
I'll kill Frankie.
Search for your soul now, and get in touch with your inner soul. And meditate.
And inner chi is the best way to go.
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
And that's how it is.
Okay,
I
God.
mean. No, it's basic.
I'm just speaking
You have
facts.
to be able.
I know.
You have to be able to the point where
That you
you have
understand
to
what
practice
you're
your
doing.
body to the point where even in extreme situations you can keep calm. Because let's say I'm running a group.
Train your mind to be calm in
let's say-
every different situation.
let's
That's
say-
what it is. That's our message to go point across.
Let's say we're running a group. Little Frenchie decides to start freaking out. That's gonna make Michael freak out, which is gonna make Ben freak out, which is gonna make the whole group freak out.
Mhm.
And you always need one person That's why you have to stay calm, because if you don't and you start freaking out,
I want to freak out.
that's where the
No,
group
fuck
starts
that,
going berserk and they start running around not knowing what to do and yelling. You know, that's how it is. And that's something, like, I get it. You'll freak out the first couple days, months.
For sure, obviously.
And it's gonna be scary. Seeing your first zombie is scary.
Always have the benefit of the doubt of things first before assuming and always trying to do a man-to-man combat first if you don't know what you're doing, you know?
And you gotta understand,
There you go.
in this life, as much as killing people seems hard, and it's gonna make your stomach hurt, it's gonna throw up, scar you, you still
if you're
gotta
not
do it
sure,
again.
if you have a weak stomach to blood, don't even attempt to try to kill anything.
Oh, fuck, that's me.
That's where you get somebody else to do it.
Kill or be killed. Hunt or be hunted. Sorry, but it's just the way I think.
Same thing for swimming. If you're scared to swim,
Always learn how first.
yeah.
It's always learning first, then doing. You know? Think twice before acting. Right?
Yeah.
If you can't think twice before acting, how are you... Sorry? Eating candy a minute for a second? But back to what I was saying, it's like... Let's agree to disagree. If you think you're able to survive on your own, I'm gonna test you on it. I'm gonna put you outside for a night. Let the night walkers come and find you. And tell me if you think you can fight without no weapons. Come talk
Basically,
to me
these are the 3 rules to live by if you're gonna recruit somebody. 3 rules. You have to ask them the 3 questions. How many walkers have you killed?
Mm-hmm.
None.
How many humans have you killed, and why?
Yeah.
If
Always
they have a
3
good-
whys. Always 3 whys.
Let's say they say, I killed this many walkers because I had no choice to, because they were in my way. Okay, if let's say I killed 10 people. Why'd you kill 10 people? So I could keep my family alive and keep myself alive, because I have to stay alive to keep my family alive, and that's how it is.
You know what I'm gonna say?
If you hate
Blood?
your family, go ahead, just kill them.
Blood is thicker than water. No matter what you do, whether if it's a friend, family friend, or best friend, there's always going to be that one person, whether if it's family, friend, or girlfriend or boyfriend. If you have that trust in them, then shit, go with it.
Because in the end, there's gonna be no more trust, no more loyalty, no more love. You think you could
Sorry,
have
I'm just
love?
checking my Snapchat.
You think you could have love in this type of world?
Not really.
What do you think?
Nope.
What about you?
Like, as much as I want there to be, it's not gonna happen.
Because in the end, you can't fall in love as much as you want to. Because in the end, what if they die?
You can't. Okay. You can't always say never until. You can never say never until you really try to find out the person if they really love
Not
you
even.
or not.
No,
Not even.
it's
Just
not that. You can't
cross
get
out-
attached.
cross out relationships. There's no more relationships, because the second you get into a relationship and that person dies, you're gonna feel it's on you. You're gonna feel like it's on you. Then who knows? You might cause you to kill yourself,
Yeah,
or
you might cause
let's say-
stress on yourself.
Let's say you're seeing a flashback while you're doing something and you accidentally open the gate and let zombies in.
You're screwed. The whole squadron, the whole compound is fucked.
Exactly. Like that. That's not wise.
I guess-
That's not wise to do at all.
Really not wise, but the thing is, you know what a wise man always said? Think first before doing, and be wise of whatever you're trying to do.
Not only
Just
that-
be safe. Whatever you do, just be safe on what you're trying to do.
Not only that, but keep your health in shape. Don't smoke cigarettes. Don't smoke weed. Smoking weed.
I'm sorry, I'm a stoner,
Maybe.
so you can't stop me from smoking weed, even if it was a zombie apocalypse.
No, I would understand if it's to calm down from all the traumatic events, right?
Share with zombies.
But don't smoke cigarettes. Don't drink too much alcohol unless you know it's safe, and don't get drunk from that or tipsy. Just drink. Have 1 can of beer.
At
That's
least,
all.
or if you have,
Because
if
if
you
shit
have
hits the
whiskey,
fan while you're drinking.
if you have whiskey, you're even better because you feel like you're unstoppable. You feel like you're Jesus.
Yeah, and then you drink alcohol, and then what happens is that, let's say you're drunk, right, off of whiskey, like you just said.
Yeah.
What happens if something breaks out and you don't even hear it nor notice? Wait, let me finish. And you don't realize nor notice that if that happened and there's zombies walking around without you knowing, and they decide to break into the room you're in and bite the first person, and you're too drunk to shoot a gun.
True.
anything.
Because then you're just gonna have the gun in your hand and you're just gonna be like waving it, and then like trying to put your finger on the trigger, but you really can't do anything about it.
Exactly. That isn't right. That's why you should never get drunk unless you're in a safe area and you know it.
Not unless
Never
you
go
really
outside.
beat crap out of walkers. And I'd be
Never
like,
go outside.
Let's drink.
Never go outside when it's dark, because that's the worst parts.
There's what?
When it's dark, when it's dark, don't bother going out. Anyways, that's the end of my podcast. Good night, good luck, stay safe, play safe.
Be smart.